Hey there, everyone. General Goodson here. All right, well, look, let's kind of tone down the rhetoric, okay? For the past few days, we've been kind of letting our emotions run, and the videos that I did last night um, really kind of helped to put fuel on that fire. Now, I said some things. Well, everything I said was the truth, okay? It was the truth. Maybe I shouldn't have put it in the way I did. Okay. But it was the truth. And I am going to name names because there are a few people here that I do need to uh, apologize for what I did say. Now, Joseph Torres, maybe I should not have said what I said. But again, it was the truth. I just was trying to make a point and you weren't taking it. Okay. We we need people who are serious. And I said a lot, and I've said a lot of things about the North, and I've been talking smack about the North, and I still feel it. But there are a lot of good people in the North, okay, and Joseph Torres is one of them. Um, People who never served but still love their country. I mean, you don't have to be a veteran to love your country. I mean, John Adams never served in the military, but he loved his country. You know, you got a lot of good people that do love their country. Okay, and you'll note that I don't say this country because I'm a Confederate citizen. Okay, so this is not my country. My country is the Confederate States of America. However, there are a lot of good people who have never served who do love their country for one reason or another. They didn't serve. Maybe they couldn't for medical problems, medical reasons. But for one reason or another, they didn't serve. Okay. And I said a few things about them that really I shouldn't have. Doesn't mean they weren't the truth. I just shouldn't have said them. However, and I do want to apologize to Joseph Torres. He is passionate about his country. I still don't agree with what he's advocating. I don't, nor will I ever advocate that. But it doesn't mean that he doesn't love his country. It just means that we don't agree. But I shouldn't have said it the way I said it, and I'm sorry that I did. Joseph Torres, though I don't agree with him, is a patriot. But unfortunately, Joseph, the common man out there listens to the news and they look at people like you as terrorists. This is why I'm saying you've got to have an image change. What do you mean? What do I mean by that? You've got to go through politics in order to change your image. Why? Because for 150 years, the left-wing media has built, and let's go further forward in time. Since the 1990s, the left-wing media has billed people in the militia, and you know this to be true. Don't sit there. You can't sit there and say, "Well, I don't know if that's true." You know that to be true. The left-wing media has billed people in the militia as kooks, racists, extremists, and you're not. A militia literally is the last line of defense to a tyrannical government. That's the way they were set up. That's originally as well. But I shouldn't have, but I shouldn't have said it the way I did, and I'm sorry. Okay, but it doesn't make what I said a lie. It was just delivered wrong. Okay, and I shouldn't have done that in that manner. I'm not going to make an excuse as to why I did, but I just did. Okay. So please, Mr. Torres, accept my apologies for the way I delivered it. I did belittle you. I did berate you, and I'm sorry for that. I am sorry for doing that.